Well, hello again to all the boys and girls out there in YouTube land watching. Georgia Beer Reviews back at you today with another one. What I'm looking at is another beer from Treehouse Brewing Company out of Charlton, Massachusetts, with a location in Tewksbury now, which is very close, about a 15-20 minute drive from me. I go pick up beer from there a lot. And this beer is called Gilded Grove Madeira Barrel. The Gilded Grove Madeira Barrel. It's a barley wine. It's a blonde barley wine that is barrel aged in Madeira barrels. And there's a lot of tiny writing on here. I'm trying to see if there's any other pertinent information. It says, Gilded Grove Madeira Barrel, rested in a variety of Madeira wine barrels. These complex blended wines impart their dual intensity or dual identity as both a dessert wine and an aperitif. This beer clocks in at 10.9% ABV. They do put the ABV on the label, which is nice because they don't do that with a lot of their barrel-aged high ABV beers. All right. I have had another version of the Gilded Grove. I want to say it was the bourbon barrel, but I'm not sure. I'll have to go back and look at my reviews because I know I reviewed another version of this beer not too long ago. So anyway, let's pour it up, see what we are working with, and a little bit lighter than the last barley wine from them that I drank and reviewed, which you can go check that out on my channel if you like. It should be the one posted right before this one, but it's a nice kind of amber, almost kind of between amber and copper. You can definitely see through it, see the light through it there. Nice slightly off-white fingers worth of a creamy looking head. Alright, on the aroma, getting some nice sweet vanilla notes right up front, which is interesting. A little bit of that wine feel. Almost like a sour grape. It's more like a, it's not quite Welch's grape juice, but there's a definite kind of sweetness to it. Maybe it's that vanilla type aroma that I'm picking up combined with the grapes. It's causing like a Welch's grape juice type note, which is actually quite pleasant. A little bit of caramel in the background. I wouldn't say it's quite toffee, it's more caramel. It smells really good. Maybe just a touch of it's almost like a cola note, a slight cola note. Maybe even a little bit of dark fruit, but it's very hard to tell on the nose. I feel like we might get some of that on the palate, but very pleasant overall aroma. I am super excited to try this. So without further ado, let's get into this brew. Cheers, guys. It definitely has that wine feel to it. Yeah, the Madeira barrel is really coming through. It's woody. It's got like a grape must type of thing going on, which is really nice. It's slightly sweet. I'm still getting those kind of Welch's grape juice type of aromas, which is really quite nice. I may not be describing it as I should, but that's the first thing that popped into my head was Welch's grape juice, Concord grape juice. Yeah, really enjoyable stuff. The wine barrel is definitely the star of the show with this one. Some nice caramel notes, slight toasted malt action. Very enjoyable. Slightly sweet, kind of almost has a vanilla sweetness to it, which I mentioned earlier. Medium body and carbonation, nice smooth finish. There's really no warming going down the throat to let you know that it's a 10.9, almost an 11% beer we're dealing with. It's really smooth and easy drinking all the way through, and I'm really enjoying this. That grape must type thing just kind of builds the more that I sip on it, and it's really enjoyable. Barrel-aged barley wines are really top-notch in my book, and when you do a Madeira barrel or a wine barrel-aged barley wine, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. This one really works. They say on the label that it's aged for an indeterminate amount of time, which I guess could mean anything from a few days to a few years. They don't really specify. They do mention that they have them in different parts of their warehouse, so maybe they're kind of trying different areas, different temperatures and light exposure type of thing to see which barrels respond the best. I'm not sure, but this one is really good. It's better than good. It's excellent. It's just so well balanced. It's got the wine character. It's got plenty of barley wine, malty notes in there. It's not too sweet. Just a slight earthy hop bite on the back end to kind of balance it out. It's not bitter by any stretch of the imagination, but there is a little bit of a hop presence as well, which I don't think I've mentioned yet. That's really enjoyable. It's got some nice head retention and glass lacing going around the brim of the glass. I'm going to go with a 97 out of 100. I've had better barley wines than this, but not many. This is definitely up there. And a lot of the barley wines that I have had that are up, this caliber, have been from Treehouse, and they've been barrel aged. I did like the barley wine that I reviewed earlier a little bit better than this. Well, actually, no. I think I gave that one a 97 as well. But I knocked that one down because it had coconut in it and I wasn't getting enough coconut. I'm not really knocking this one down for anything in particular. I just think that it's not quite as good as some of the other barley wines that I've had from Treehouse. I think maybe if they aged it a little bit longer, it would be even better. But I don't know how long they aged it for because they don't disclose that on the label. But it's a 97 out of 100. It's bordering on world class. It's an outstanding beer from Treehouse yet again. So if you can get this in your area, it's definitely worth a try. Buy it, try it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. That'll do it for this beer review. Hope you're all having a wonderful day. Until next time, everybody. Cheers.